Stephen King is an American author who has written many best-selling books. You've likely heard of him even if you don't read books. If you love Stephen King's work, get to know him with these top 29 interesting facts. 1. His full name is Stephen Edwin King. He is 73 years old and was born on the 21st of September 1947, in Portland, Maine. 2. His primary occupation is a novelist, but he has also produced shows for television, and other such media. 3. His books are classed as horror, fantasy and science fiction. 4. He has written under two pen names, Richard Bachman and John Swithin. 5. King has written over 49 full-length novels, 7 pen-named books, 5 non-fiction texts and 5 short story collections. 6. He married wife Tabitha, in 1971. 7. They have 3 children together, Naomi, Joe and Owen. 8. His father abandoned the family, leaving his wife, adopted son David and young Stephen behind. 9. He was inspired to write by his father's old copy of H.P. Lovecraft's The Lurker in the Shadows. 10. When he was a child, he witnessed his friend die in a train accident. He had no memory of the event. 11. Before he was a successful novelist, he sold short stories to men's magazines such as Cavalier. 12. He holds a Bachelor of Arts in English degree from the University of Maine. 13. The first draft of novel Carrie went in the rubbish, but Tabitha saw potential. The novel went on to earn paperback rights of over $400,000. 14. Other popular works of the time were Salem's Lot, The Shining and The Stand. 15. It was during this time when King suffered from alcohol and drug abuse. He has remained sober since the late 80s. 16. King wrote for Marvel Comics Heroes for Hope starring the X-Men, charity works to help prevent famine in Africa. 17. His The Dark Towers series has been described as a successful fantasy that bridges with the spaghetti western. 18. Believing his popularity to be an accident, King wrote as Bachman. The books sold equally well, and King was outed. 19. In 1999 King was hit by a minivan. He suffered several injuries including a collapsed right lung, multiple fractures in his right leg, scalp lacerations and a broken hip. During his recovery period, he thought about retiring, but ideas came for Lisey's story. 20. He has collaborated with many authors and artists including Peter Straub and Michael Jackson. 21. King tries to write a minimum of 2,000 words a day. 22. He prefers to use paper and a Waterman fountain pen. 23. King writes as a pop culture journalist for Entertainment Weekly. This career began in 2003. 24. He is a fan of AC/DC and the Ramones. 25. His favorite novel-to-screen adaptations are Stand By Me, The Shawshank Redemption and The Mist. 26. He starred in George Romero's film Knightriders as an enthusiastic audience member. 27. King is a Boston Red Sox's fan. His own hobby influenced the story The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. 28. He is a political activist, speaking out against the restriction of violent video games to under 18s. Even though he isn't a gamer himself, he believes the politicians scapegoat media that is less damaging than horror films. 29. King has won over 50 awards for his novels. His first was the 1978 American Library Association Best Book for Young Adults with Salem's Lot.